I think anytime you can build up your awareness of your relapse triggers, you're better off. I think one of the problems I see with relapse prevention programs is they don't focus on the behaviors that lead to the relapse. A lot of the relapse prevention programs that I see, they talk about, people, places, and things, not going to gatherings where there's alcohol, not going to areas of a city that serve or sell drugs or alcohol, staying away from people that could be bad influences. But we don't often talk about the behaviors that would cause somebody to want to go to those places. It's one thing, it's like enabling, right? Telling mom, don't give them $50 is a lot different than saying, why are you giving $50? So if we're focusing on the behaviors that lead to substance use, that ultimately lead to relapse, then I think that's a better prevention. Just telling somebody don't go to a bar or don't go to a Super Bowl party is easier said than done. I think if you are solidified in your program of recovery, I think you can go anywhere. I don't suggest that you test it. I just think you'll make better decisions when you become healthy in your body and mind in regards to what you were up against in your addiction. It's one thing to say don't be around a person who is a toxic person, but it'd be better if your behaviors were different to where you looked at that person different, you respected that person, you understand that they were also sick, and you didn't engage in conversation with them the way that you used to that would have triggered your anxiety to cause you to want to use. So just saying don't do this, don't do that is one thing. When you look back at relapse prevention programs and strategies, they go after high-risk populations. I think that's great, and I think we should continue to do that. And I think we spend a lot more money on non-prevention methods of treating addiction than we do on prevention, which I think should be fixed also. But at the end of the day, I think a lot of aspects of treatment, even when you look at the ASAM criterias of looking at the 6 different dimensions of our lives, we rarely talk about the behaviors. It's about the symptoms, the losses, the things that we did, and just physical components of it rather than behavioral. So I think relapse prevention is necessary. I think we have to look at all aspects of it, but I think we got to get back to basics and look at the behaviors that cause us to want to engage in those things we're supposed to avoid. So relapse prevention should continue, but I think we have to be looking a lot more at what causes us to use behaviorally.